What are you doing? What do you want? Just want to sit here? Okay, that's cool. Okay, so Empyrean's out, and there's huge things coming to Warframe, and you know, it's the new war and the Kuvaliches and all that good stuff, but I want to talk about the little things. Specifically one little thing. And it might not even turn out to be a little thing when in the grand scheme of things. Okay, let me get right to it and say that I want the Tenno to have more agency in the story. We're starting to have that, and before I get even further into this, I want to say I'm going to get into some spoilers, so if you have not done the sacrifice, stop the freaking video right now. And if you don't know if you've done the sacrifice yet, then you have not done it. Okay, with that out of the way, I could talk about how Lotus has ditched us to go get some cigarettes in the Tau system, and she's hanging out with Space Abuelita, and she's making tamales or whatever the hell she's doing over there with the sentients. And she left us alone. Well, not really alone, kitty, don't you dare. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. She left us alone, but not really, because immediately we start making new friends. We meet Solaris United, and with that we meet Little Duck, who's helping us with disruption missions now.
Operator, incoming transmission. It's from Fortuna.
Allied V's selling the latest in asset security. Conduits. Put the key in, and you can pull the shinies out. Demo unit coming in fast. That thing blows and you can kiss the conduit goodbye. Shiny secured and we're in the wind. I'll send your cut via the usual. Have a good one.
And on top of that, the Tenno themselves are picking new targets to attack, as stated here in the new Jupiter redesign stage sabotage mission, I think. I'll play a clip.
Elemental condensers, helium-3 processors. Alep's facility is consuming Jupiter's resources on a massive scale. Operator, you certainly have an eye for strategic targets. Ordis has marked key infrastructure for demolition.
Get in there and kick
Access the facility.
If I find it, I will. I'm gonna find it. I'm probably gonna cut me saying all these things out because it's kind of unnecessary. Or I'll leave it in because I look like an idiot. But either way, the point is that the operator is growing. The operator is changing and taking charge. Now that the Lotus is gone, we have the Jupiter redesign that obviously takes place afterwards because spoiler reasons. It seems to exemplify that change and that progression, that arc that the operator is going through. And I really want that arc to complete. But the thing is, we are growing up. The Tenno, the operators, whatever you want to call them, are growing up, and in order for that to happen, they have to move forward. This is the first time the Tenno have actually gone out and made allies on their own, made decisions that obviously are good, and have allies that fight alongside them. Now we're fighting bigger threats that threaten to destroy everything that we know. Threats that have been whispered about in the lore and have already passed, and we didn't have to deal with them in their prime. The Grineer are a shadow of what they once were. The Sentients are scattered and not prominent, but they are gonna be. And we could see stronger versions. The Grineer are getting stronger. They're making Kuvaliches now. Every faction is changing and evolving, and I would like to see the Tenno do the same. Now we have big gas ships that have crews of 4 Tenno on them, and soon to be NPCs. But the thing is, those NPCs represent all the factions that we've helped along the way. We get to see this progression because of the absence of the Lotus. The Tenno are changing, and we know for sure there is change coming because the Dubiri paradox is coming, and that's actually gonna age up the Tenno. So it only seems right that we have this arc complete. Either the Lotus completely goes villain, and that's it. We go after her, kill her, or she just becomes a continuing antagonist, or Space Abuelita. I don't know. But we can't just go back to the way things were. To bring her back would be to essentially bring us back to where we were, an over-dependent child. Also, it'd be kind of weird if we get aged up in the Duviri paradox and then we're still following Space Mom's orders and not making decisions of our own by that point. That's just my take. Anyways, see you in the next one, whenever that is.
Success! Core melt initiated. In a few brief moments, this facility will cease to exist. May orders suggest
Run it for your life.
She left us alone. Hey! Dude, I'm right here and you're scratching the fucking chair? I'm literally right here.